What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Clashinguide, brought to you by Hilalo and the wonderful Clashers and Penguin Massacre. And if this is your first time watching one of my videos, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Alright, this week we're going to be taking a short break from our war videos and start looking at how I farm. Now, I'm a Town Hall 10, I have a level 34 king, I have a level 31 queen. The queen is upgrading right now, so you only see my king with me right here. But a lot of people have been asking me, where is my favorite place to farm? And by far, my favorite place to farm is Masters 3. This is the most lucrative league for you to find loot. Now, Masters 3 farming is not for everybody. And if you want to know if you'll be successful farming up here, there's a few pointers that I would like to give you guys. You need to have at least one hero if you're a Town Hall 9 when you are farming up here. You need at least one hero. If you're a Town Hall 10, you can come in with no heroes as long as your barbarians and archers are maxed out. I would not come in here with level 6 barbarians and archers. You need to have max barbarians and archers if you are going to be farming up here. But if you don't have max barbarians and archers, you can go ahead and bring in one hero with you and then you'll be fine. So, rule of thumb, level 6 barbarians and archers, make sure you have one hero. If they're maxed out, you don't need heroes, but you do need to bring at least 3 heal spells if you are not using any heroes up here. If you are using heroes, I would suggest bringing 1 or 2 heal spells just in case at the very end. Now, if you're Town Hall late and you're thinking of farming up here, I would not recommend it, but you can go ahead and try. Now, the best part about looting up here is the loot bonus. You have 100,000 gold, 100,000 elixir, and 500 dark elixir. And you'll still find dead bases like these. But it will take some time to find the base with some proper loot. So you have to be patient. Now I'm going to be showing you guys about an hour and a half worth of farming. And I know Masters 3 is not for everybody. But if you do have the patience to be playing for maybe an hour and a half, I would suggest farming up here. And I wasn't really going to tell anybody, I wasn't going to show a video about this, but I recently finished all my defenses and I'm only working on heroes. And up here, the dark elixir is amazing. So again, I wasn't going to share this with you guys until I finished all my troops, but I did finish all my defenses and all I have to upgrade left is my heroes. I have my level 34 king, I have my level 31 queen, and I'm not really worried about gold or elixir. And if you are a Town Hall 9 or a Town Hall 10 and you are thinking of coming up here, you need to make sure that all your elixir upgrades are completely finished, aside from research, because it is really hard to collect elixir when you're up here. You'll still be able to max out your elixir storages, it'll just take longer. Gold and dark elixir fill up really fast when you're up here. So if you want to focus on your heroes and getting them maxed out as fast as possible, I would suggest farming up here. And the number one question I always get from people when I tell them that I'm farming in Masters League is, don't people attack you with full armies and completely wreck your base and take all your resources? And my answer to them is, once I got my Inferno Towers, nobody ever attacks me. I put my Town Hall outside, people always snipe my Town Hall, I get a free 12-hour shield and I'm good to go. Now, when I was a Town Hall 9, even when my Town Hall was on the outside, I would still get hit hard with these armies. But it was still worth it at the end of the day just because of how much loot I was getting. And a lot of people are worried that they lose too many trophies if they keep their Town Hall outside. So my suggestion is, keep your Town Hall outside. Even if people are going to still hit you with full armies, they're going to attack you with the full army and you'll still end up with a 12-hour shield. Maybe 16-hour shield if you get 50% and 2 stars on your base. And you'll get 16-hour shield on your base. Now, you do have to stay logged on as long as you're going to be playing. You don't want to keep logging off, because then you lose more and more trophies the more you have your Town Hall outside. So keep your Town Hall outside, whether you're a Town Hall 9 or 10. Town Hall 9 is unavoidable, you're going to get hit hard, but I still think it's worth it just because of how much dark elixir is up here. And once I became Town Hall 10, nobody ever attacks me, maybe once in a while, and when they do attack me, they always fail miserably once I got my max Inferno Towers. Now, I do have to warn you guys about troll bases. There's going to be a lot of troll bases up here when you are Town Hall sniping. You're going to want to Town Hall snipe every single Town Hall that you find that's unprotected, but you're going to have to get really good at spotting troll bases. A troll base is anything that has like Teslas that pop out near the Town Hall, or something that has Infernos. So the number one thing to look out for, you want to see if there's Expos or if there's an Inferno Tower near the Town Hall. And if there's a lot of empty spaces in front of the Town Hall, there could be a possibility of Teslas popping out. So until you get really proficient at spotting a troll base as soon as you see a Town Hall that's on the outside, you don't want to use your hero to take the Town Hall. If the Teslas do pop out, then they will destroy your heroes. And if the Inferno pops out, if the Expos are in range, you don't want to have your heroes get sacrificed, because you're going to have to wait another hour or two before you can start farming again. So until you're really good at spotting a troll base, I would suggest just testing a base out, putting an archer or two to feel it out, to see if there's Teslas that pop out. And if it's not a troll base, go ahead and take it with your archers or your barbarian king, your archer queen. And if it is a troll base, then you can decide if it's worth the trophies you lose or not. And I usually go for it because I'll end up spending about 60 archers. And you do end up getting 100,000 gold, 100,000 elixir, 500 dark elixir. So I feel like it's worth using 40 to 60 archers to get 100,000 of each. Now, what I really wanted to talk to you guys about in this video, you saw the first two clips. They had full collectors, they had full gold mines, they had full dark elixir drills. Now what I wanted to talk about is when they do not have full collectors and full gold mines. As you guys see in this base, the gold mines and the elixir collectors, they don't look that full. They only have that small sliver in the bottom amount. So what I do when I look at a base like this, I go ahead and look at the dark elixir drills. And if the dark elixir drills are maxed out just like this one, you can see that it's maxed out with the gold spikes right at the bottom. If I see the dark elixir drill full completely to the brim, then I know there's going to be at least 100,000, 150,000 golden elixir in the collectors in the mine. So I go ahead and go for the base. Now, a lot of you guys think, oh, 150,000, it's not that much. But if you get 50%, you get 1 star. And you get the 150,000, that ends up being 200 to 250,000 with the loot bonus. So I feel like at the end, with the loot bonus, this is worth it, because you do end up getting a few thousand dark elixir. And really, when we're up here, we're really focusing on dark elixir because we want to finish researching or upgrading our heroes. So go ahead and attack these bases unless you are willing to wait another 20 minutes to find the base that has a lot of loot. But when you are up here, it does require patience. You're going to end up scrolling through bases for about 20 minutes before you end up finding a base that you're actually going to attack. And a lot of times you're going to end up with bases like this, where you're not getting that much loot, but at the end, it is worth it because you found the few Town Hall snipes on the way, and you end up getting a lot more. Now, I'm going to be showing you guys the total amount that I farmed at the end of this video, just to show you guys. In an hour and a half, this is typical for me. You could end up getting more than a million, maybe 1,500,000 loot in just an hour and a half of farming. And this is not using any gems. So let's go ahead and finish these last couple of clips. I have this clip, and then I have one more coming up, and that'll wrap up all 4 attacks that I've done in the hour and a half that I did farm. In this hour and a half, I did find 6 Town Hall snipes, so that does add up. That adds up to 600,000 of each and 3,000 dark elixir with 6 Town Hall snipes in the hour and a half that I played. Now, my favorite part about this farming up here is I can take a lot of breaks when I'm up here. Whenever I do play, I attack maybe once or twice, and after that once or twice of attacking, I usually just take a break. So I attack the first time, make sure my hero doesn't die, heal him up with the heal spells if I have to. The second attack, if I have to, I'll let the heroes die. Once the heroes die, by the second or third attack, I'll probably use all of my heal spells. So I end up taking a break, wait for a couple of heal spells to cook up, wake up for my hero to cook up. I'll take a break, I'll start studying for an hour, and then after an hour of studying, I'll come back and my army will be ready. My hero will be ready, all my spells will be ready, and I'm ready for another session of another 2-3 attacks. And in these 2-3 attacks, I easily get between 500 and 800,000, including the Town Hall snipes. So this keeps the game fresh, so I'm not sitting here farming for 6 hours straight I farm maybe 30 to 40 minutes, take a break for an hour and a half, farm for another 30-40 minutes, take another break for an hour and a half, and this keeps on going. And whenever I sit there and attack for 6 hours straight, I really get sick of the game because I get so sick of farming. So breaking it up into chunks makes it a lot more manageable. This, at least for me. I know a lot of people that can't do that, where they have to sit there for 3-4 hours straight, get their farming out of the way, and then move on. But I do not like doing that, and I'm sure a lot of people are like me, where they do not like sitting there farming for 6 hours on Clash of Clans. Alright, so this is the last base that I'll be showing you guys in this video. So in the hour and a half that I farmed, I went ahead and calculated it, including this 200,000. I got a little under 1.6 million gold, a little under 1.6 million elixir. I got a little bit more gold than I did elixir, and now this 1.6 million is including the 600,000 that I found with tunnel snipes, and I did end up taking away 200,000 gold, 200,000 elixir for skipping bases and for heal spells and troops for the elixir. Maybe you can take another 200,000 for elixir. It doesn't matter. Either way, you still made over a million in an hour and a half of farming. And this is the most important part. The dark elixir totaled to over 11,000 dark elixir in an hour and a half. Now, if you're farming for maybe 6 hours in a day, that's easily over 60,000 dark elixir, and you're only using barbarians and archers. And this is exactly why farming up here is my favorite. I love farming up here just for the dark elixir. Now my king costs right now 165,000 dark elixir to upgrade him to level 35. That's a lot of dark elixir. So if I'm making 60,000 dark elixir a day, that makes it a lot more manageable. But if I'm sitting here making 10 to 15,000 dark elixir a day, I'm not going to be upgrading my king in ever. So I don't have the patience to be waiting a month to collect 165,000 dark elixir. And I like this the most. I know a lot of people like farming in champs when they are this high up in their heroes, but I'm finding a lot of dark elixir down here. 60,000 a day, I feel like is a good amount. And if I am playing for longer, where I'm sitting there playing all day, I could easily get 100,000 in a single day. But anyways, that's all I wanted to show you guys today. I just wanted to show you guys how I farm when I am up here in Masters. If you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the comment section below. And if you like what you have to see, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time on Clashinguide.